What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, father, trainer, manager, CEO of DHP, Devin Haney Promotions, that being none other than Bill Haney and Devin Haney, undefeated, undisputed, lightweight world champion, superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney, who is 29 wins, no loss and no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. He is 24 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. They stated that now, shockingly, they will not be leaving the 135-pound lightweight division where he's undisputed in 2023. Now, it was widely thought that Devin Haney, after his upcoming showdown with Olympic two-time gold medalist, three-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer Vasil High-Tech Lomachenko, who is 17 wins, 2 losses, no draw, 11 wins by way of knockout. He is 34 years of age, 5'6" with a 66-inch arm reach. That Devin Haney will be vacating his belts and moving up to the junior welterweight division, 140-pound division. But now, Bill and Devin are saying that for the year 2023, the year that just started, that they are going to stay at 135 for the rest of the remainder of the year, defend the titles, and all roads lead to through them. Essentially sending a message to undefeated, two-division world champion, Olympic silver medalist, former unified super featherweight WBO, WBC world champion, Shakur Stevenson, superstar boxer, who is 19 wins, no losses, no draw, 9 wins by way of knockout. He is 25 years of age, 5'8", with a 68-inch arm reach, right? And a message to undefeated three-division world champion, who simultaneously held the WBA super featherweight title, WBA regular title at lightweight, the WBA regular title junior welterweight, that being superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who is 28 wins, no losses, no draws, 26 big wins by way of knockout, 28 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, right? So with that said, we know Shakur Stevenson is vying for an opportunity to fight for those titles, right? We know Gervonta Tank Davis, he stated that after his possible upcoming showdown with undefeated lightweight junior welterweight Mexican superstar title contender King Ryan Garcia, who is 23 wins, no loss, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. He is 24 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. Looks like that's scheduled to take place April 15th, Las Vegas, Nevada. After that fight, Gervonta Tank Davis, he made it abundantly clear that his plans was to go ahead and look for a fight with Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. He said that he wanted to get both of those fights in before the year is up. So with that said, I don't believe that he'll fight both Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. He's now parted ways with his longtime promoter, legendary retired iconic Hall of Fame superstar boxer Floyd Mayweather Promotions. Now he's focused on GTD Promotions, Gervonta Tank Davis Promotions, with Showtime President Sports Steven Espinosa, or their partnership, right? And so with that said, Gervonta Tank Davis is able to make these fights happen. Now, again, like I said, Devin Haney is surprising and shocking because I thought he was going to leave the division, as most people thought he was going to exit the division. But he's saying that he's staying at 135 for 2023, not vacating the belts. Well, that sets up a massive showdown with Gervonta Tank Davis and or Shakur Stevenson, right? And Shakur Stevenson, he was in place to fight Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Mexican star lightweight title contender, who the WBC, World Boxing Council, President Mauricio Suleiman, board of 32 members, they ordered that, Isaac Cruz versus Shakur Stevenson for the WBC mandatory position for Devin Haney, and Isaac Pitbull Cruz, he turned it down, okay? So now it looks like Shakur Stevenson is going to have another opponent, and it looks like he's going to be back in the ring in his hometown of Newark, New Jersey, April 8th, okay? So it looks like April 8th, he'll be back in the ring. And like I said, Gervonta Tank Davis, he'll be back in the ring April 15th, just a week later. So this sets up huge fights, okay? This is enormous. This is absolutely enormous news, right? Because Now, again, those fights look like they will happen later on down the road, seeing as though Devin Haney was going to exit the division. But now that Devin Haney is going to stay in the division, well, it makes the Shakur Stevenson fight more and more realistic. Okay. So I didn't think that, Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney would fight anytime soon because I thought Devin Haney would go to 140. Now, Bill, Shakur, and Devin, they had a face-to-face on H Money Boxing. You could go H Money on YouTube, H Money hashtag mob on YouTube, and you can see that H Money, he had Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Bill Haney on, and they was saying, listen, they ain't running from no opportunity. Everybody said that they wanted to fight. Okay, everybody was in agreement. Now we know that Devin Haney is in his last fight with Lomachenko with Top Rank, so we don't know if he's going to re-up with legendary promoter, Top Rank CEO Bob Arum and ESPN and Top Rank, or he's going to go on his back to being a free agent, right? But Shakur Stevenson, he's with Top Rank, ESPN, and Bob Arum. So that means that fight should be easy to be made on Top Rank. So that would be enormous. Okay, that's huge, right? So with that said, this is huge news. This is a mega fight. Devin Haney fights and beats Lomachenko. Okay, now obviously this all factors in on what Lomachenko does, right? But Devin Haney fights and beats Vasil High-Tech Lomachenko. And then he goes into a massive fight with Shakur Stevenson. That's huge for both guys' legacy, okay? That's huge for both guys' pockets, right? That's huge for the sport of boxing, right? And on top of that, Gervonta Tank Davis, it looks like Devin Haney and Lomachenko could possibly fight in May, depending upon, again, what happens with Lomachenko. But Gervonta Tank Davis is going to fight April 15th against Ryan Garcia, okay? We pretty much know that that's going to be the case. Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis in April 15th. But April 9th, it looks like, April 8th, Shakur Stevenson will be back in action. And then in May, we'll have Devin Haney back in action, right? So that means, they'll be on schedule to fight. Devin Haney will be on schedule to fight either either Shakur Stevenson or Gervonta Tank Davis. And both fights should be easy to be made, right? Because Gervonta Tank Davis is a network, a promotional free agent. He's focused. He's his own boss with GTD. And now, obviously, he has a loyalty to Showtime Steven Espinosa. So I'm sure, that he will want to honor that. So they will have to find a way to do some sort of co-promoting between ESPN and Showtime, unless Devin Haney, after this fight with Lomachenko, says, listen, I'm going to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, and I'm just going to stay a free agent so I can make that fight. And then Devin Haney could go over to Showtime to make that fight. One fight deal, one off, right? Let's say do maybe a 2-fight deal with Showtime to get the Gervonta Tank Davis fight and maybe a rematch clause, right? Or Gervonta Tank Davis and, another fighter over at Showtime, right? And then, should he be victorious against Gervonta Tank Davis and whomever, if he has a 2-fight deal or so, he goes back over to ESPN and have a live, when it counts, rematch of this here sparring session that we see between Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, right? He'll have a live rematch of this here sparring session, right, between Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. And they could do it under lights when it all counts back on ESPN, right? This absolutely solidifies Devin Haney's legacy, okay? Absolutely solidifies Devin Haney's legacy, right? Now, again, imagine in this calendar year. Now, I don't know if it's realistic that he could actually fight Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Tank Davis in 2023. I don't know how realistic that is. But I'm sure he could get one in because he's going to fight in May. And then he's going to fight possibly, Gervonta Tank Davis. Let's say they fight in a timely manner. He fights in May. Let's say they fight in August, okay, or September. He could get another fight in before the year is up. Again, it all hinges on this man, Vasil Lomachenko, because Lomachenko seems to be dragging his feet in this negotiations to make this fight happen. It's said that he's looking for more money. He's the clear B-side, but he's not acting like it. He don't have a belt. He has 2 losses, and Devin Haney beat the man who beat the man. and he's the clear A side, and he needs to be treated as such. So let's see how this unfolds. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Wow.